This is a student work sample of the Google Earth Area Project. The initial surveyors came in to survey Space Mountain, and they determined that it was 50,010.892 square feet. Our job is going to be to verify whether or not this is indeed correct. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that we know what the area formula is to find the area of a circle, which, as we know, is pi times radius squared. The radius using Google Earth came up to be 148.03 feet. Now I take that radius, and in order to find the area, I need to square it and then multiply it by pi, in which for pi we're going to use our approximation 3.14. So for this, the area is equal to 3.14 times the radius, 148.03 squared. We come up with the area to be 68,806.44603 square feet. The first question we need to answer is whether or not the survey conducted by the Unit Squared Surveying Company was correct. They surveyed Space Mountain to be approximately 50,010 square feet, and I've surveyed Space Mountain using Google Earth to be approximately 68,806 square feet. Therefore, the difference between those two calculations is approximately 18,795 square feet. Now our job is to figure out the appraisal of Space Mountain. The task tells us that we should use $1 million per square mile. Therefore, the total area of Space Mountain was 68,806 square feet. In order to calculate this, I need to convert the square feet to square miles. And as you can see there from the formula, I end up with approximately 0.002468 square miles. Taking into consideration our $1 million per square mile, when I multiply that amount times the square miles, I get 2,468. Once I found the base area of Space Mountain, it seemed to be more to it for finding a fair assessment value of the attraction. I asked myself, what about the height of the building? Does it not make sense that a building that's 100 stories tall would be worth more than a building that's 1 story tall? So I think that this is another consideration that we must take in figuring out how much Space Mountain is worth. After conducting some research, I found that Space Mountain is 100 feet tall. But now, another thing to think about too is, as we always hear in real estate, location, location, location. Does the fact that Space Mountain exists in one of the best theme parks in the entire world matter? I think so, and something to take a look at. Something else to consider too is the appeal factor. The Magic Kingdom had 17 million visitors last year. That's far more people than come to local attractions and local communities. Does that not make Space Mountain worth a little bit more? So when I look at it, in order to figure out the fair appraisal of Space Mountain, there's a lot of considerations that we need to make. First, base area is important, but something even more important to look at is how tall a structure is, where the structure is located, and the appeal of the structure. How many people are going to want to visit that attraction? All 4 of these considerations, I think, are very important in finding a good, fair, and true appraisal of a particular structure.